What's up, everybody? Welcome to Jams and Cocktails. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday so far. My name is Brad Brock. I'll be your host for episode 6 of the Jams and Cocktails podcast. Oh, we got some jams going on here. And I'm going to bring those down so that we can get some talking done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in already. I see a few of you, Jen Jones and Steve Santos, who are also sitting over here in the Jams and Cocktails lounge. But we don't have a camera for them. But that's okay. Dustin, D, Jordan, who's also here, Austin Beal, Jimmy Collins. James is tuned in. And Dave Major, thank you for tuning in, you guys. We got a really fun show here for you tonight. In the house, we have the one, the only, Elly Brock.
Hey.
Woo. Also hanging with us tonight, we have the incomparable Johnny Ringo.
Stop, please, come on, stop.
We're going to give them some proper introductions here in a little bit, but I do want to introduce to you, or reintroduce to you, my partner in crime, Miss Jordan Taylor, running the producer desk over there.
Woo.
Looking fine as always.
Fine as wine.
But not as old.
That's the truth. My goodness. However, that might not be true coming up in the next few days. Because my little angel is going to be dirty 30.
Don't talk about it.
But it's true. And it's okay. You know, because look at that face.
And before she was just 30, but she's trying something new.
I hope not too new, because that is not a word that people use to describe me.
30 and flirty.
All right, you guys. Well, I'll just give you the rundown of everything. First and foremost, it is National Pistachio Day. So everybody has their pistachio nuts.
I got my nuts.
Jordan,
Nuts up.
Jordan, you got your nuts in your hands?
Always.
We all have our nuts in our heads. So if you got pistachios, today's the day to eat them, because it is National Pistachio Day.
I've had my nuts all year long. I just kept them pistached away.
And our lovely sponsor was nice enough to get us the ones without the shells.
Yes,
So,
yes, I'm the sponsor.
Easy eating.
Jordan, you missed your opportunity
Oh,
for Ringo's joke.
Man.
I said you were on this.
She won't get to use that very much tonight.
All right, you guys. Also, we have some celebrity birthdays, some pretty big ones, important ones. Johnny Cash would be 88 today. You believe that? But he's no longer with us.
I don't believe it. I'm going to have to Google it.
You're gonna have to Google it.
I've fallen for your age tricks before.
Oh, yeah. He's around here. He's on the same island as Elvis Presley. I picked out this one specifically for Jordan. It is Jif Palm's 10th birthday today.
Oh, the little fluff dog.
Yes, the little fluff dog.
Pom Pom. He's
And-
the cutest little nug.
Any of you guys know Jif Palm?
He's a
Never had the
Pomeranian.
privilege.
I have a photo with him. I met him at a Starbucks one time.
How does he feel about pistachios?
I don't know. We'll have to ask him. Oh,
All right, you guys. And also, Michael Bolton is 67 years old, which makes me feel pretty old.
who's that? No, I'm just
Wow.
kidding.
She says, who's that?
Have you ever heard my
Yeah.
Michael Bolton impersonation?
I've never heard it, no.
Neither is he.
Don't you have a story
She's gonna
about
learn.
Michael Bolton?
That one time at band camp?
Should I save that for Epic Story?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So my epic Michael Bolton story, which it's been overruled that I wait for Epic Story on the wheel. So back in college, when I attended, my friend Sean came up to me in the hallway and he was like, dude, don't move. I'll be right back. He runs out, presumably to go to his car, and comes back wearing a vintage Brad Brock and the Renegades t-shirt that had been out of production, out of service for many, many years. And he's like, dude, he's like, I was going through Goodwill and I found this shirt on the rack.
No way.
He said, and I had to have it. He's like, but he's like, rest assured, your shirt cost a little bit more than Michael Bolton's shirt, which I also purchased. So yeah, I was like, oh man, well that's fantastic. Enjoy it. And I've seen some photos of him wearing it, which is great. That's quality. Hey Jen, turn the volume down on your phone. Yeah. Oh, Ringo, turn the volume down on your phone.
Is that my phone?
I thought we went over this.
We did, but apparently I didn't. There is no I in we.
Nope, that's true.
Is that better?
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's funny because there's a delay, so like I hear it in my head, and I'm just like, where is it coming from? Who is it? Is it me? It's not me.
You thought you were having deja vu repeatedly.
Anyway, you guys, we do have a fun show here for you. Certainly a cast of characters. I am looking at the comments. Jordan and I are scouring them in case I missed anything. But please talk to us, chat with us, and join the conversation. Ask any questions that you want. Let's see what we got going on over here. So, my very first guest tonight, who you just met briefly, Elly Brock. There might be a family connection here.
I have no idea who this man is.
No. My dear sister, Elly Brock, she is an incredible writer. I even wrote little cue cards here to help me through this. She's an incredible writer, a compelling storyteller, and motivator. And she's here to chat with us about her new motivational blog, The Bad Bitch Bible. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elly Brock.
Woo!
What's up, Elly?
What's up?
Oh, you look so cute over there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. As many of you know, Stephen D. Hunt was scheduled to be on the show, but gigs call and musicians got to go out and play gigs to earn a living, so I totally get that. But I'm so happy to have you on the show to talk about your blog.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So I do have to find my questions here for you. So
you should have had her write them.
It probably would have been more effective, that's for sure. So I guess just to crack into it, what motivated you to start the Bad Bitch Bible? Tell me a little bit about it.
So I was going through some rough things, and kind of my way to get through it was to write. That's something that I've always wanted to do, was write. And a lot of it was just kind of helping motivate myself. I was basically had to become my own hype man, and one of the mantras that I kept telling myself was just like, you're a bad bitch. Like all the time, whenever I would not feel good or, feel down on myself, it was just like, you're a bad bitch. You can do this. You can do whatever you want. And so eventually I would start writing, and it turned kind of into just like articles on what I was doing to get through certain things and motivate myself. And I just had this idea of like, this is something that I want to share with people. Maybe it'll help them too.
That's awesome. So it seems like you were kind of writing to yourself, like writing articles to yourself to motivate yourself, which is such a great segue into what you're trying to do now with Bad Bitch Bible, because those articles basically have already been written, and now you're sharing them and targeting them to people that are joining the group there on Facebook. Where am I at here? How do you expect the Bad Bitch Bible to kind of grow from where it's at? Obviously, it's a blog now on Facebook, but you certainly want to grow it into something bigger, reach a larger group of people. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So the whole concept is to build a community, not just me preaching to the choir, but, having a lot of interaction with other people that are a part of the group and just people helping people ultimately, because everyone has their own experiences, their own thing that helped them get through. And, I want instant access to that for people, because a lot of people, when they're going through certain things, a lot of times they just want to talk about it, and talk about someone that empathizes with them or can understand and maybe give them a perspective that they didn't have before. And, you can't really get that in, a therapist meeting, because you go once a week or something like that, to have something every day or every hour, just motivating you, keeping you in there, keeping you strong, and having a support group, even if they're strangers, just having that support group, everyone with the same goal, I think is really helpful for everyone. Yeah,
it's the whole. I mean, you and I have sat at length and talked
Hours.
about literally. I mean, I think it was just a couple of weeks ago. We were just sitting at Miller's Ale House down in Port St. Lucie.
Yeah. The whole day.
Yeah, literally, like it had to be like 5 hours, just kind of sitting and talking about the content of your blog and what you aspire to do with it. Very, very exciting. I'm 100%. And I think that was actually the second time that we talked about it. I think a few weeks ago we were at Hop Life.
Yeah.
Or not Hop Life, Hop Cat. Yeah. We sat there for hours just chatting about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, growing up with you, I've known you your entire life, which is
you don't say.
Yeah, it's a unique perspective to have on any person, so when you mentioned that writing was something that you always wanted to do, I thought it was interesting because you've always been a writer.
Yeah,
like you have always written stories and poems and songs and all of these things, which is awesome. So I'm really glad that you're funneling this into the Bad Bitch Bible. So tell me where that name came from. Obviously it was a mantra that you had, as you mentioned, right. But let me stop. Collect my thoughts.
And now a word from our sponsor.
What made you decide on that name? That was out of all the mantras that I'm sure that you said to yourself to get through times, that was the one that stuck.
I mean, it's catchy. You hear someone say the Bad Bitch Bible. It's, and it's to the point, it's
true.
And
every step, it's a Bible for how to be a bad bitch.
Yep.
Just let me say, she was torn between how to be a bad bitch and what would Johnny Ringo do.
That's the next book.
Wise choice.
Oh my God. Yeah. Next book for sure. We'll have you guys switch chairs to talk about that. I do know one other bad bitch, currently, and she's sitting just to the left of me over here.
Oh, I was going to say Trina.
That's Trina.
No, Trina's the baddest bitch in the game. Oh. So that's a totally different concept. But so Jordan, did you get a chance to look over the articles? What do you think of the Bad Bitch Bible?
It's beautiful. I look at it every day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I feel like
I'm going to share links too to her Instagram, the Twitter.
Oh, thank you, Linda.
It's awesome. Whereas I think obviously with the name, it's geared towards females.
Yeah.
But you in our talks you had mentioned that it's not exclusively for females. So tell me how this also reaches the men in the group.
Right. Yeah. I mean, guys can be bad bitches too. It's not just women. But also it's men that support their bad bitches too. That want to see just women have more confidence and show their strengths, because that's something even this day and age, it's women are not seen so much as having these strengths in certain fields, or just being creative, things like that. And it's, it's bad bitches and the people that support them.
Yeah. I love it. I'm 100% on board. And it's not just somebody coming up randomly and just spitting out inspirational quotes. Like, you went to school to learn how to get into people's heads. Right. So tell me about your education.
I have a associate's in psychology. I went for most of my bachelor's for social work. And that was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to work in psychology. I wanted to be a social worker. There's a lot of red tape with that. There's a lot of government involvement with that. And I just kind of, I didn't want anyone to tell me how to help people.
Right.
I wanted to do it how I wanted to do it.
Sure.
And it's a little more crude than I guess most people would find acceptable. That's why it's called the Bad Bitch Bible.
Yeah. I love that it's crude, because sometimes, especially in a time like now where like so much is sugar coated for everybody, and everything tastes sweet and everything is delicious, but that's not real life. Sometimes life kicks you in your teeth. It doesn't taste good, and you do need a slap in the mouth. I'm bear witness to myself. Sometimes you need to get a kick in the ass before making better decisions, and I think that the Bad Bitch Bible is certainly on point with all of that. Give me one word to sum up your vision for the Bad Bitch Bible.
I want to just say progress. Yeah. Like, just constantly progressing, always trying to be a better person, just to love yourself a little bit more every day, be happier, always be moving forward, even when, shit sucks.
Yeah.
Just
and it does from time to time.
Yeah, just make mistakes, learn from them. Everything that everything you mess up, you just learn how to do it better next time.
Yeah. It's
always an opportunity to just keep moving forward.
That's awesome. Well, Jordan, you have all the links over there. Where can people go right now or after the podcast?
I posted them in the chat.
Posted them in the chat. Go ahead and read them out in case somebody's listening in their car.
We have Instagram.com/thewildmeow, like cat meow. And then we have Twitter.
As opposed to which other meow?
The tame meow.
I just, in case you didn't understand, meow. Twitter.com/thewildmeow. And then Facebook.com/ and it was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you should probably just post that one in the chat.
Yeah, which is in the chat. But if you search the Bad Bitch Bible, I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah, on Facebook, not on Google.
On the Facebook.
On Facebook.
On the Facebook. Yeah, that's awesome.
24/7.
And they have so it's a Facebook group, which is great because you can go and join it and post your own things and post what you're going through and do exactly what Elly was saying, building a community of bad bitches that support each other, because real queens fix each other's crowns. Am I right? Am I right? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Well, Elly, thank you so much. We're going to get you back to do some shameless plugs here at the 9 o'clock hour because, as always, 9 o'clock is time for shameless plugs. So, Elly Brock, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
And she's going to be here for the rest of the show. So once we get to the willy-nilly portion of the show here, we'll be spinning the wheel and getting all the other things, though. But we do have some other fun stuff here. My next guest, also joining us, is one of my best friends, and he's come tonight with some piratical libations. He's a treasure hunter. He's the master of spice and everyone's favorite rum lord, and he's holding down the Jams and Cocktails Lounge tonight. Hold on, I gotta cue my media. One of these days, I'm gonna teach Jordan how to do all this stuff. The one and the only Captain Johnny Ringo.
Thank you very much. What's happening, Brad?
What's going on, man?
Good night, man.
Look at all this fun stuff I found for you.
And Bad Bitch is awesome. Well done, for sure. Oh, look at that, Jim Sinclair.
What's up, Johnny Ringo?
You are, dude.
No,
Bobby
no.
Fazioli, all the way from Orlando. Is he still in Orlando, Bobby?
Yeah, I believe so. I was just catching up on the comments there.
He was just talking about how studly you are in your little sport coat.
Did he say, how are you not reading these over there?
What time do you have to have that back tomorrow, Brad?
Men's Warehouse says I had to have it back by noon tomorrow. So,
Perfect.
oh, that's a good joke. So Ringo, what's going on, man?
Everything, dude.
Yeah, no doubt. You got quite a bit.
It's hump day.
Quite a bit going on over
Wednesday.
there.
Happy hump day, everybody.
Hump day.
We're halfway through the week. Steve.
Oh man. So I was just telling you guys that I had listened back to our very last show that we did together, which was in July of last year. So 7 months ago.
Time flies when you're having rum. You heard it here first, folks.
That's the truth. But so I was revisiting that entire show just to kind of see where we were at back then. And
I was right across the table from you.
no, you were sitting right next to me. In fact,
that's right.
I should have pulled some
The old
clips.
studio.
Yes, the old studio, the
Man,
original.
Have you progressed?
Yeah,
That's
no
the word.
kidding.
Progress.
Progress over there.
Right.
Yeah, the bad
That's the
bitch
word.
Bible.
That's the word of the night.
Yeah, so it was right after the last pirate cruise. We did that show, and we had just finished doing a whole photo shoot, a whole pirate photo shoot
That's
for
right.
your line of Ringo's hot sauces.
That's right.
And we were talking about how there was so much stuff coming, and we were so excited about it. And what's awesome is that now that has come to complete fruition.
It has.
Right? So a whole line of hot sauces. The rum cakes are totally on fire, almost literally.
Almost
literally.
We'll touch on that in a bit. And the sauces are smoking hot. And we're coming back around. We just started planning phase for the next pirate cruise. So I guess we'll talk about that during the shameless plugs too.
Yep.
Or whenever.
We can talk about whenever. This is your time to shine, mate.
This is my time. How much time we got?
All the way till 10 o'clock.
I was so bright when I was a kid. My father used to call me son. I like that button you got there.
Right? It's not bad. We did.
That's awesome.
We added some new sound effects here to the old soundboard. Jordan's so excited.
I am.
No, we don't have to have what's his name, Stephen Caliente anymore. You don't have to pay him.
Yeah, right. He's off the.
Is that his name, Steve Caliente?
From
the comedian guy does all the voices and stuff.
Oh, I have no idea, man.
What's the comedian's name? Something Caliente. Yeah, Google it.
Steve Santos.
Bradley, you are getting lots of compliments on your attire this evening.
I know.
You
Yeah,
stepped
that's
it
a
up.
sweet coat.
Talk
You are
about
looking
spiffy.
sexy. You are shopping at Goodwill. You are.
Wait, who said that?
Who do you think?
That was me.
Take a wild guess.
Yeah.
So donate so he can shop at Men's Warehouse.
Thank you for that. No, I just saw. Steve just rolled through here with just a stack of snacks on a
I
plate.
saw that.
He does. He lifted the plate up and his head disappeared.
And a beer to wash it all down, which is great. It is jams and cocktails after all.
That's
so-
right. We're going to be mixing up some cocktails in a bit here.
Yes, and in fact, Ringo, since you mentioned it, why don't we let's get a cocktail going. What do you say?
Twist
the only
my arm,
reason
Brad.
I came here.
Listen, you. We're not supposed to give away our secrets.
That's progress.
So I just put Ringo back behind our newest addition to the Gyro Studios. Here is our full liquor bar. That is now the CODE Rum bar for the evening. So
And I did wash my hands yesterday.
that's good because they're fully fisting.
Yes,
all the
they
ice.
are. See, I'm going to rinse them in alcohol soon.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So I just kind of put him back there without any regard to where things are. So he's learning as we go. But
I I'll get it figured out here.
So what cocktail we're gonna make first here, Ringo?
I think we're going to start with a Southern Squall, Mr. Brad Brock.
Oh man, you know that's my favorite, right?
Oh, I know it is. That's why I started with it. It's your house, your cocktail.
Amanda,
My rum.
you can come on over. Come on over for a cocktail. Absolutely.
Come on, Amanda. I don't know who you are, but I like your name. It starts with an A. So Southern Squall is our spiced rum with ginger beer. More, it's been known as the Dark and Stormy with Gosling's rum, but we kind of took it and made it a Southern Squall. And it's pretty much my go-to cocktail as well. So it's just our CODE spiced rum with ginger beer and a squeeze of lime. Hey, Steve, you got any lime out there? Drop me a lime.
It's in the refrigerator on the door. There's a squeeze lime, a lime squeezer thing.
Either way you want to say it.
Either way.
Squeeze a lime or lime a squeeze. This is a really good cocktail.
It really is. It's definitely one of my absolute, not lemon. There's a lime in it.
I was about to say that's very yellow.
Yeah. Go with the greener one. Is he related to you, Brad?
You can't win them all, folks.
Progress.
You can
Progress.
This is the word of the night for sure.
I've got mine 3.
Oh God, is he gonna be able to find it? I'm not sure.
I think he will.
Should I help him?
Steve, you don't have to Google it. It's green.
Hey, Jordan, go help him.
There's
real
only
quick.
so many things in the fridge.
There's a lot of things in your fridge.
Go help him find that lime juice for the love of God.
It's okay, Steve.
But
we'll get by without it.
You know what, Johnny, is a good.
You never call me Johnny. That was so cute. You just call me
know.
Johnny for
Well,
the first time ever.
I just saw your name on
It's 'cause
the.
oh.
I saw it on the thing.
And he reads, folks.
I can read. You know, a good substitute for lime juice, I've heard through the grapevine, is in fact the CODE key lime.
That's a fact, Jack.
And you know, I'm always.
Don't worry about the lime.
Yeah, we don't need the lime. Who needs
Just
the lime?
add more rum.
No
Yeah,
knife, no
just
not
add more
lime, no
rum.
problem. Exactly. I think this might be the first time I've done this. Now I've done this with a CODE and Coke without a lime. So we're gonna try this, Brad.
I love it. Let's do it.
Just a tad though.
Just a tad, or more than that. That's fine.
That one's yours. So, let's see.
Oh, I can taste it from over here.
Dude, tastes like vacation.
Tastes like vacation.
You want one, Brad?
Hell yeah, I want one.
That's got a
What do you
lot.
think?
That's got a lot of our key lime rum.
Oh, you know that's my favorite.
But we're gonna save this for shameless plug time.
yeah, that's service.
With a smile.
The thumbs up. Yeah, that's for.
Give it up
the
for Steve,
CODE Rum Southern
the no lime finding some bitch. Can I say lime on the air?
No, absolutely prohibited.
This is really good.
That's good. That's good with the key lime in there too.
Just a splash. So it's our CODE spice rum with ginger beer and a splash of key lime.
You want to taste, babe?
The Southern Squall. It's like trying to reason with the hurricane season.
There she goes. She's so beautiful when she drinks.
How good is that? Is that good?
Delicious.
You're keeping it, aren't you?
Maybe.
No, listen, man. You have to give it back.
Oh, yeah, it is yours.
She said. Well, thank you. We could share. You just give me the look, or just give me the
Okay.
when you want something.
Any takers?
Wow.
Any takers?
That was
It's way too easy, wasn't it? Progress.
Take notes.
Progress.
is that progress though?
I don't know. Well, that was good.
Very good.
That was so good. So Ringo, tell me, do you have your hot sauces with you back there to put up there? If not, I think we have the whole set in the kitchen.
Yes, I have them somewhere, just not here in front of me, but I will grab them. I dropped the ball on that.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
find
right.
Yeah, they're right next to the lime.
Can you go grab them? Can you go grab them?
And Steve is off.
Oh my God, this is maybe we should have given him a rundown of where all this stuff was before we just sent him on these quests.
Brad, we did.
Oh my God.
This is after the rundown.
This
Look,
is after the rundown.
he's been gone for 3 seconds. He's already done 3 loop-de-loops. Now he's scratching his head.
Steve, they're to the left of the sink.
I don't think that's it.
To the right of the line. Hey, he found some Coke.
No, it's behind
That's Diet
those.
Coke.
It's literally behind
He's got
them.
something in his hand, but it's nope, not it.
Oh God.
Jen Major says we should be
We'll get
nice to
there.
Steve. He tries.
We are. This is us being nice to Steve.
Oh, he got him. He finally got him. So yeah, while he brings them over to you, so this was one of the things that we were talking about on the very last show, 7 months ago, and
He brought every hot sauce that's
One of my
ever been made.
favorites. You can leave the Brad
Is that
Brock one here.
Tabasco?
we just needed the Johnny Ringo ones, man.
And the Brad Brock one.
Yeah, if they had his face on it, we wanted it.
What's wrong with this picture?
Because the big one makes your hand look small.
Yeah, why does he get the big one?
I know, right? I've got bottle envy. So yes, this is our new line of sauces, and they're, it's a compliment when people place an order, but then they place a second order and a third order. And we've had as many as 3 orders, which we just released these in October.
In October, yeah.
We went down to Key West for Fantasy Fest.
Exactly right.
So
Yeah.
October, November, December, January, February. 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And we've got triple orders so far. Same with our rum cakes, which is a great compliment.
Absolutely.
I
And the
don't know if
sauces
they're-
are great. So
Yes, I thought it's because of the sauce model.
I like to think it's also because of the sauce model.
Maybe the photographer of the sauce model.
I wonder who that could have been.
Oh, I
It
don't
was-
know.
It was me.
It was you. It's a good job too.
So yeah, tell me about the flavors there. I know we have. Tell me about the Caribbean Crush.
We've got 4 out of 5. The Caribbean Crush is I like to call it our basic, our base hot sauce. It's just a combination of heat and flavor, which they all are, but it's like your typical hot sauce, I'd say, but it tastes better. And we use it. We've got a cocktail called the Bloody Pirate, which is used with our key lime rum instead of vodka.
Oh yeah.
This is Bloody Mary made with rum. It's won 50 out of. It used to be 43 out of 53. Now it's won 50 out of 60 blind taste tests over a vodka Bloody Mary. So we have a rum that makes a better Bloody Mary than any vodka. And if you want to kick it up a notch, we add a little bit of the Caribbean Crush. You could call it a Caribbean Bloody Pirate.
Oh.
Bloody Caribbean Pirate.
Now,
Bloody
is it
Caribbean.
Caribbean or Caribbean?
I say Caribbean unless I'm drinking, then I say Caribbean.
Okay.
So by the end of the show, it'll be Caribbean. And I'll be wearing a pirate hat.
Caribbean.
I always say Caribbean. I don't know.
I do too right now. Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Which one sounds better? Caribbean? Oh, yeah. Caribbean it is. So the
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
I've never heard that
I
in
don't
my
think
life.
that's right.
Caribbean Crush. No, Caribbean Crush.
Caribbean Crush.
Nope, sorry, Steve. That's not progress.
So there are also some other interesting flavors too. My favorite
is. Don't talk with your mouth full of hot sauce.
I shouldn't have started drinking.
He's having a hot time.
I shouldn't have started drinking before
this
show.
morning.
You can't give me a day off and then expect me to pull it all together at the very end of it.
Hey, Brad, you want some Captain Crunch? Yeah, let's finish this shot first.
You know it. Come on, man.
So in alphabetical order, we also have the Apple's Eye.
Ah, yes, the apple's
Which is a
eye.
very flavorful sauce.
It's a little play on words too.
It actually has our CODE Silver Rum in it.
Infused.
If you didn't know, it's infused with our CODE Silver Rum.
Love it.
Yes. And then we have the Caribbean Crust we already told you about. We have the garlic grog, which if you buy a bottle of sauce, which you should, at least one bottle, there's funny storylines on here that I wrote myself.
They're hilarious.
And they're hysterical. I Googled all this stuff, and I took all the jokes I could find off of Google. I combined them and didn't use any of it. But anyway, so we have our garlic grog.
The garlic grog, I actually found a great use for it. I like to sometimes make little meatball parms for lunch because I'm a child.
Sometimes.
Listen, you can't quit giving away all my secrets over there. So I eat them like 3 or 4 times a week. Anyway, I like to spice up my life, so I decided to put Captain Ringo's garlic grog on the meatball parm, and it's got kind of that garlicky flavor, but with all that heat.
It works.
It was such a great combo. So, recipes. You guys need a recipe for a garlic or a
meatball parm.
Meatball parm. Get some of Captain Ringo's garlic grog and put it on there. It's so
just
good.
come over to Brad's house Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and just try them for yourself.
No, man, those sandwiches are just for me exclusively.
There you go.
All right, what other flavor do you got over there?
It's absolutely delicious.
I thought we had all the flavors.
We're missing one.
Missing one.
We ate it earlier with dinner. Mango Mutiny is one of my favorites.
And I bet it's sitting right over there where all the other ones are.
Right next to the lime. Steve.
That's not it.
So we have the Mango Mutiny, which obviously speaks for itself.
Sure.
Sort of a mango flavor. Once again, it's not all about the heat. It's about the flavor first and foremost. And it does pack a punch. And it's absolutely delicious. Grilled chicken instead of using barbecue sauce. Basted the last 5 minutes with this here.
It's so good.
A little bit on your plate to dip it in afterwards. It's incredible. Trust me. And then we have our hottest one is Fire in a Hole.
Maybe that's the one that's missing. Yeah.
That's the one that's missing.
I might have actually used all of that.
It's absolutely delicious too. And you can do a combination of them. Like when I do my wings, I'll use the garlic grog and the Fire in the Hole, a combination of those sauces
Add
my wing
little
sauce.
extra heat
So you
there.
can experiment with them, and they're really good sauces. And we do offer a guarantee with our sauces. You buy any of our sauces and you get them, you decide you don't like them, send them back and we'll eat them.
I knew that one was coming.
You did. You had your finger right on that button. I think this show's going to go places, Brad.
Great.
Progress.
Progress.
Also, it's great. You just sold a case. Dave Major said, have your producer box us up a full set of sauces.
Booyah.
So,
Yeah. In fact, I was just reading that same comment. So where can people go?
Who said that?
Dave Major.
Dave Major. Here's what we're going to do for Dave Major and anybody else tonight. If you buy all 5 of our sauces, we're going to send you a free rum cake with it as well.
How about that?
I know. And we offer that same guarantee. So yeah, thank you, Dave. I guarantee you're going to love the sauces. They're absolutely incredible.
Where can you go to order those the rum cakes and the hot sauces?
We'll make it simple. Just go to CODERumcakes.com.
That's pretty simple.
CODERumcakes.com. You can go to CaptainRingo.com.
Jordan, will you be able to put that link in the text there?
On it.
She's on it. Look at her hard at work over there.
CaptainRingo.com. Our sauces, our rum cakes, it's all on there.
That's
We've got a contest running this month until the end of the month. Everybody names goes into a hat, and they can win a treasure chest of booty with a real wooden treasure chest, some of our hot sauces, some of our little rum minis, a T-shirt, a decal, rum cakes, everything, and some Tito's handmade vodka as well.
Tito's
little minis. So yeah, go to our Facebook page, Treasure Coast Rum Cake, or Captain Ringo's Sauces, Spices, and Rubs, or my Johnny Ringo page. You'll see it on there. Just search for it.
Yeah, there's tons of links, and Jordan just dropped in a bunch, and so did Steve. Thank you for
she's a good producer.
She's on par. Steve just put some links in there too.
He can find the links, but he can't find the line. We love you, Steve.
No, that's awesome, man. Tell us quickly about the rum cakes and what mysterious, magical things that might be going on with those pretty soon.
So my partner in the rum cake company is Dee. She's my official baker, and I've drank a lot of rum. I've eaten quite a few rum cakes, and these are the best rum cakes by far I've ever had. They're moist, they're rich, they're just freaking delicious. And we're debuting something this weekend at the Sneaky Tiki and Squid Lips in Melbourne. We got 2 events going on. And you guys have probably heard of the new craze, the air fryer. Well, my daughter bought me an air fryer for Christmas and wasn't so sure about it. That was a novelty thing. And being a southern boy from Daytona Beach, I've done fried chicken and fried pork chops. Well, I did them for the first time in an air fryer. They were incredible. Some of the best fried chicken I've ever made, best pork chops. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the air fryers are a force to be reckoned with, man.
And they're about to get a little bit more forceful because we started putting one of our rum cakes in the air fryer. And this rum cake in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 7 minutes. Pull it out, put a scoop of ice cream, some whipped cream, some caramel, whatever topping you want on it. It takes it to an entirely new level. I'm telling you, it's the best dessert I've ever had in my life. I hosted a Super Bowl party at a friend's house. We did a seafood boil, and we had a line of people waiting for it. We take one of our rum cakes and cut it in 6 pieces, and we pull the rum cake out of the air fryer, throw another one in, and we had an assembly line going. Everybody's completely flipping out over these air-fried rum cakes. So we're going to debut them at our party, our luau party, this Saturday at the Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart and at Squid Lips in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's right, because we have that event going on this Saturday night or the Saturday afternoon into the evening, the Leap Day Luau at the Sneaky Tiki this Saturday from kicking off at 2:00, and we're going into the late night.
The late night.
So we're gonna make the best of this extra Saturday.
We have any music at the Sneaky Tiki Saturday, Brad?
Yeah, of course. Starting off at 2:00 will be the Little Things duo. They're a ukulele duo. My sister knows them very well. In fact, and they will be kicking off at 2:00, and then some asshole that plays a bunch of instruments at one time and pretends that he could sing like Cat Stevens will come on.
Oh, you said asshole. It kind of threw me off.
Oh, no.
I hope Jeff's not listening.
Oh, no. He's hosting an open mic night tonight, so he's busy. But you might see this later on.
Okay.
No, I will be playing from 5:30 on Saturday night. So, I think we're having a Hawaiian pig roast, and as you mentioned,
it's gonna be a blast, man.
Air fried.
Air fried rum cakes. We got limbo
so
contests
delicious.
going on and hula hoops. We got fire dancers or something too. I hear. We have a fire dancer. Did that come through?
I don't know.
We don't know yet. There may be.
There may be fire dancers. There may not be. I might be the fire dancer.
BYOB. Bring your own butane.
Bring your own butane.
That's right. Was that the downtown Sneaky Tiki? Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man.
In downtown Stewart.
Yes.
Come out on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. It'll be a good time. Back to these rum cakes because that's really what we're here to talk about.
You know what we're doing after the show?
Elly.
You know what we're doing after the show, right?
I love the Bad Bitch Bible, but unless you're writing articles about fried rum cakes.
Right, yeah, you can't compete with fried rum cakes. I mean, come on.
I can't even compete with them.
I know.
We put the eat and compete.
But no, all seriousness. When you were telling me about this air fried rum cake business, I was appalled. But appalled like a hypocrite. I was like, oh, another fried anything. But inside I was like, yes, I will eat that.
And the difference is that it's healthy because you're not using any oil or anything. It's just air. It's
no
carbs,
air. No sugar.
It's completely 100% healthy, right, Jordan?
Yeah, it's in the air fryer, so it's air.
Yes, my daughter MJ actually gave me an idea for it. But like when we first launched before we launched the rum cake company officially, we were at a seafood fest that Heather put on up in she does the
Flagler Beach
area. Pirate Fest, and she does a seafood fest up there, and we had a lady that deep fried everything like they do at the fair, and she comes over to our booth. She says, hey, I should try deep frying one of these rum cakes, and it was amazing, but it was completely submerged in oil.
Right.
As good as it was,
that's got to be like super heavy on that because the rum cakes are pretty spongy. Yeah. So it probably absorbed a lot of that.
So we kind of left it at that, as good as it was. But now when they came out with this air fryer thing, and we tried one for the first time, it's a game changer. We just bought our third air fryer. We're prepping for the crowd of people that's going to be freaking out over these air fryers, man. We've had custom air fryers made. I've got one somewhere. I'll pull it out.
I was just going to say, when you walked in the door with that branded air fryer, I was like, that's
air
awesome.
fryers that you can buy online at Captain Ringo's airfryers.com. Some bitches. That's right. That's how strong we feel about it.
Oh, man.
But I'm telling you, come out Sneaky Tiki, or if you're in the Melbourne area, Squid Lips in Melbourne. My buddy Gary Haas is doing his 17th annual pirate party there. So my rum cake partner D is going to be there hosting that event. And I'll be with you guys at Sneaky Tiki, carrying on like madmen. And we're actually debuting our air fried rum cakes. I'm telling you, they are freaking phenomenal.
You obviously know that I'm going to have to kidnap you a little bit after this podcast to make us one, right?
We have the stuff to do it.
Do we have ice cream? Do we have ice cream? We might have to make an ice cream run.
We have fudge bars.
No,
that's not going to work. Okay.
No.
Thanks, Jordan. But you know, you
points for creativity.
You get points for creativity.
We'd send Steve, but he can't find limes right in the kitchen. So that's not going to work.
Oh no, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Do they deliver ice cream yet? Will they deliver ice cream to us?
I mean, you can Postmates anything, really.
Awesome. I was just gonna say Postmates or
Postmates. What's Postmates? I don't get out much.
Ellie, tell him about Postmates.
Tell me about
Postmates is for the people that don't get out much.
Really?
They'll bring you whatever you want.
I thought those
door.
were called. Never mind.
Oh no.
Anyway, tell me about it, Postmates.
Yeah, so they'll give you food, groceries.
It's like delivery dudes, or
wow, delivery dudes. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think delivery dudes is a thing anymore, but yeah, it's basically that.
Oh, so they just bring you stuff.
She basically calling you old.
You know I can hear you.
And loud and clear to boot. Which is funny because we can all hear each other loud and clear, and then Jen and Steve are sitting over here not being able to hear us at all because we're basically whispering. I could talk all the shit I want.
I'm thinking about the sequel. Rude bitch.
The Rude Bitch Bible. That's the next one.
She gets a small piece of air fried rum cake tonight.
Yeah, I still get cake.
After the show, we're gonna fire up the air fryer and we're gonna do this right.
Awesome.
You guys will be impressed.
I'm very, very excited.
All I ask is that you go to our Facebook page and comment what you thought of on your honest opinion, as long as it's good, what you thought of them tonight.
Yeah. Good. As long as it's
that's right.
Absolutely. I'm sure you're going to be blown away.
No, seriously. It's I feel as strongly about these as I did about the rum when we launched it, that it's the best that you can get. It's an incredible dessert. And we've got a restaurant, Caribbean Jack's, in Daytona. They're doing about 300 of our rum cakes a month right now during the season. And he hasn't tried the air fried ones yet. And they've got it on their menu. It's going to be ridiculous. We're going to have a booth at a fair just for air fried rum cakes. That's how good this stuff is.
As it should be. As you should. Absolutely.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. Well, cool. Let's we have the Wheel of Doom as always. So why don't we give that a little spin? What do you say?
I say yes.
All right. Wheel of Doom.
You know what yes rhymes with? Progress.
Indeed it does.
I know it's a stretch, but it does.
All right, we got some fun stuff on the Wheel of Doom here. Oh, look, it's time for another CODE Rum cocktail.
Woo! So Steve's ready. Can you grab me a line?
All right. So, oops, we're back to the main screen there. I don't know what I'm doing. This is my first day.
Okay.
This is my first day. So, Ringo, what next cocktail are you going to make up over there?
How about a mango margarita?
Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. I love it. What do you think, ladies? Mango margarita?
Yeah, I'm always down for a margarita.
What do you think?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan?
Yeah.
The ladies are in agreement.
Winner.
Mango margarita.
Did you have margarita mix? Do I need to get mine?
Nope. Down under there, there's should be canned margarita mix. Margarita? Nah, I quit.
It's very fresh.
I quit. I'm done with the show forever.
Right here, folks.
Yeah, there we go. No, Steve, you're no.
We don't have that much time, Steve.
Yeah, I love you and thank you for running the errands, but we are on a clock here. Speaking of, we are just about 6 minutes away from shameless plugs, so you're going to get the lowdown on everything that we all have going on here, and where to find us and how to get in touch with us and all those things. So stick around for that, and then we get back to some other fun. What do you got going on over there, Ringo?
We're going to let Steve be our margarita guinea pig.
Aha.
Not that we need one. Once again, with these cocktails I do, we like to keep it simple. I've got a lot of 2-ingredient cocktails. Like our mango margarita is simply, Zing Zang's a great product. We do it with our Bloody Marys or our Bloody Pirates. And it's just 2 ingredients. The rum's so good that you don't have to do all the stuff that you do with a lot of drinks. 2 parts. A pre-mixed margarita mix, because What they lack, we make up for. We take up the slack for what they lack.
Just rubbing off on you.
Keeps you coming back.
Tongue-tied.
This drink is whack.
Oh, now he's a rapper. Yo, 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 Captain Ringo.
Wow.
Stop it, Brad.
Mango Tango Margarita is one of my favorites. I also like it with a splash of key lime. I basically like everything with a splash of key lime. You can't go wrong.
So this is just the Zing Zang Margarita mix and our mango rum.
Zing Zang is also, they also make the Bloody Mary mix that you enjoy with the Bloody Pirate, right?
Absolutely. If Steve could find the limes, we typically do a squeeze of lime in this here as well.
But you know what works aside from a lime?
Squeeze a lemon.
A splash of key lime.
Don't sit over there. Yes, Ringo, you get
Here
the prize.
Here we go again, folks. You could be on to something, Brad. You just increased our key lime rum sales.
Single-handedly, I'm on a lot of things.
Oh, D is going to deliver the
takers?
ice cream.
What?
D is going to deliver the ice cream.
There you go.
I'm suspicious about that LOL after that because I don't feel like it's legit unless she's
really happy about it.
Tell me what you think of this, Steve.
But she's local. If you're local, D, come on over. Bring some ice cream.
Why are you calling
and
her
a fork.
crazy? You said she's loco.
Listen, my
Is that good?
Espanol is not as good as it used to be.
Is it good? 2 ingredients plus a splash of key lime.
I see Steve's big head in the camera there. Let's give it up for Steve's
And that's
big
his
head.
good side. Give it up for Steve's good side.
There it is.
No lime finding some. Who said that? I'm hearing voices. Is it just me?
Join the club. By the way, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's throwing praise to my jacket. I just wanted to step it up a little notch tonight, and really I wasn't thinking too hard about it. I just kind of wanted to put a little jacket on. But thank you guys so much for noticing. Here's to you.
Woo! It looks
Cheers.
good. You look corporate.
Corporate in 2020 with my t-shirt and my blazer. No, this coat's old, man. This thing's old as hell. I think I bought it at Ross back in 2012.
I was gonna say Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward.
He's like, what's that?
Oh no. I had grandparents too.
Ooh. Glad they were grand.
Oh man. So am I gonna get to taste that mango margarita? I sent my glass over there. You know, I do these shows just to get free cut.
I found your glass.
Hey, you found my
Brad.
glass.
Brad's glass. My glass. It was more like Brad's glass. My glass. You wonder how I maintain control and Brad doesn't. Now you know. Remember the time you hit the deer? It was in the zoo.
Listen, that was one time.
Before the bounce.
Yeah, no, I do. If I get an epic story, I got an epic story here. Oh, Christine said, so dapper. Thank you, Christine. You guys are up at Mardi Gras right now, right? Or no? I mean, I guess it's over now. That was yesterday. How was it this year? We wanted to come up. We were shooting for it, but then we decided on another trip instead, which we'll talk about in a little bit. How was Mardi Gras this year, Christine? Cocktail time. Thank you, sir. See, this is why I like to have Steve here, because this is just white glove service.
Unless you need limes.
Unless you need limes. Babe, do you want to taste this?
No, I'm good. Let Jordan try it.
Oh, listen.
How good is that? Lie to me.
All my babes in one place.
Oh, from the eyes of babes.
Even better than the last.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Southern Squall's still my favorite.
Yeah, it's really good too.
Yeah.
Yes, Christine, I'm aware that it's totally over now. Fat Tuesday was yesterday. How was it? I'm sure it was awesome, as usual. We need to sort out a trip.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, in the chat room. Sorry, mate.
I'm like, it's somebody
Imaginary friend.
I mean, I know there's people up in the loft. How you guys doing up there? I don't know if Christine was up there.
Studio audience.
Yes. If you want to be a part of our studio audience, just write us, snail mail us at 111112347 AOL Street.
AOL Street.
Port St. Lucie, Florida.
But when you come, you have to bring limes with you.
Don't give them
And
the
ice
Steve.
cream.
And
Limes
ice cream.
Yes. My mouth's starting to water.
Ellie, welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
Ellie. Everything come out all right?
Yeah. Had to feel real bad.
All right.
She sat
As
down
she drinks
and we
another beer.
were literally like, I don't know, 1 minute away from go time, and she looks at me dead in the eye from across the room and she says, I think I should have peed.
Yeah.
And I was like,
That happens to me a lot. I'm just like, man, I should have peed before this.
literally I was sitting here at about 10 till, and I was, just getting everything ready to go live, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go pee. I didn't even have to pee, but I was like, I know I'm going to.
I know.
Especially drinking cocktails.
And you surprised the hell out of me when you walked in.
I said, scoot over. Spread them.
Dude, that's a visual I'm going to shake as fast as I can.
That's what she said in the bathroom, too. Oh, man. I knew this show was going to be fun. I'm hoping to lose some weight here with my
Before
laughter.
the show ends?
Not after I eat those fried rum cakes.
If you did, you know what that would be? Progress.
Dustin Lewis is in the audience.
Justin's in the house.
Dustin was actually, he made a little cameo appearance at my show on Saturday night at Vine and Barley. It's so strange to see Dustin out of pirate garb that at first I didn't realize that it was him in the back, and I was like, you know what? That guy looks just like Dustin. and then I kept like seeing him back there, and like I'm blind as hell, so I was like, I looked and I was like, and I finally rationalized it. I was like, there's no way that that's not Dustin, because nobody on Earth looks that much like Dustin. It's not possible. And sure enough,
Lo and behold,
it was Dustin. So Dustin, welcome to the show, my friend.
Welcome, Dustin. Are we going to see you Saturday? Nod your head. All right.
And Camille, another one of the Misfit Pirates, is just popped through. Just to let you guys know, coming up in April, we will have the Misfit Pirates back on the show.
Woo!
So we're very excited to have them back here in the Gyro studio.
I want to be here that night just to make drinks for these guys.
Oh my God! Please, can you put it on the books right now? It's April 14th.
I'll be getting ready for my taxes that night.
Yeah.
I'm starting tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, so they'll be here, and I think we're gonna do some scene work in here.
Everybody
we're gonna set the
full
scene.
pirate garb that night.
Oh,
everybody.
Yeah. Oh, everybody.
No blazers.
No. But I just got this blazer on me. I've actually had this blazer a long time, but I think I just told the story, didn't I?
Well, Brad, since you're going to keep it, you should probably take the tag off.
You never know. I might need to return it.
You never know, Steve.
Might need to return it 10 years later.
Or 10 years after.
Lucia Pierce. Lucia and Dan, they were just at my show last night at the Tiki Bar in Sebastian. Thank you guys for tuning in. Here's Johnny Ringo.
Hey, Lucia. How's it going? I guess we're going to see you on Sunday, I believe. You've already got an order put in for your air-fried rum cake since you can't make it tomorrow. I think you'll be probably in Melbourne, I'm guessing.
Nice.
At the our pirate shindig up there, but we're looking forward to seeing you Sunday, and we've got an air-fried rum cake with your name on it.
Awesome. Very cool. All right, guys, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what's going on. Dustin says it's going down for real for the Misfit Pirates on the show.
Nice.
All right, let's spin that wheel of doom.
Ooh.
Oh, Jordan.
I almost peed so hard.
Wow, way more information than we needed to hear tonight. So I told Jordan.
Darn.
I told Jordan that I was putting an epic story time with her on the wheel tonight, and all the color in her face drained out. She's like, "What? I don't have any epic stories." I was like, "I know you have hundreds of epic stories." She's like, "I don't know any of them."
And that's just from last week.
Exactly. All right, so it's epic story time with Brad, huh? I guess it's time, Steve.
Uh-oh.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Ooh, which one? Which story is it going to be?
It's a southern squall night.
It was a southern squally night. No,
It
so
was a splash of lime.
once upon a time,
Looks so fine. Do the bum and grind.
you know, back in the day where I was a little less responsible and a little less aware of the world around me, really. And I was in, I think it was Vero Beach. I was probably 20 years old, 20 years old, and which was 8,000 years ago or so at least. So I was driving home completely smashed. Do not drink and drive. Be responsible. I learned my lesson, and I learned it the hard way. So just want to put that disclaimer out there to all of you listening. Now, especially since we live in an age of Uber and Lyft and good friends to call when you need a ride, that none of that stuff existed back then. But yeah, so driving, smashed. I stop at a stoplight and black out. And I woke up in outside of my pickup truck in a completely dark area. There was no light. The only light that I could see was coming from the cab light of my pickup truck. And I'm standing outside of the truck with my junk in my hand. I had just apparently gotten out to take a leak. And when I came conscious, I was like, oh my God, I need to get out of here. So I zip up and I go to walk back to the truck, and my feet are stuck to the ground completely, not moving them. And I was like, oh my God, I've clearly died. This is my hell. I'm now stuck here with this pickup truck for all of eternity. This is it. When I realized that was completely ridiculous and got my shit together, I realized that this was a completely freshly paved parking lot of some construction that they were doing. And I stood in that asphalt long enough for my sneakers to fuse to it. So I bent down, untied my shoes, got out of them, and tiptoed back to my truck and got the hell out of there. And that story had a happy ending, except I lost my sneakers. The only thing I couldn't ever shake, and it still haunts me to this day, is when the guys came the next day to paint the lines. What the hell were they thinking when they just saw a pair of sneakers stuck in the ground?
Aliens.
Some stories will never be solved. And
they were probably actually like this again.
Again. Oh yeah, that's my epic story. Thank you.
Woo,
Thank you very much.
Quite epic.
All right, you guys.
Start calling it episodes.
Well, that story took a little longer than I had imagined, so we are actually up to our shameless plugs section. So without further ado, I think we should get to shameless plugs.
Fancy.
Oh yeah, shameless plugs time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Y'all are far too kind. Let's who wants to go first?
I'd like to do a shameless plug for my buddy's magazine.
Oh, love it. Awesome.
Pirate Nation magazine. It's an awesome magazine for the pirate community. Even if you're not, interesting reads, all kinds of really cool stories. And you can find it. It's just Pirate Nation magazine. And this is the first issue of my buddy Scott Erkelin's from the Pirate Store in St. Augustine. Dear friend of mine. The coolest part about this magazine, when you open up the first page, it's an awesome ad.
Indeed.
It's like a shameless plug within a shameless plug. That's how I roll.
Well done.
But yes, it's the Pirate Magazine, Pirate Nation Magazine. It's a really, seriously, it's a well written. It's got some really cool articles from everything you can think of, from rum reviews to pirate history to some local Florida brands and businesses. It's really well done. So Pirate Nation Magazine, check it out. It's piratenationmagazine.com. Check out their website and give them your feedback, like their page, and check it out. It's awesome.
That's awesome. Is this a pretty new publication?
Yes, it's very new. It's this is the first issue. Just came out last month. Last month. What month is this?
This is the month
Is
after
it
last
still
month.
2020?
It still is, indeed.
Flip it around. You like that, do you? Yeah, because your wife left the room. You like it? Oh, she's back now. Flip it around again. He says, "Yeah, it's Pirate Nation Magazine, folks. Winches and rum, everything that most of us love." Yeah, it's really an awesome magazine. You'll see people you recognize, like Dustin without his costume, without his garb. You'll see people here with garb, but
that's awesome.
It's great. It's well done. It's really it's fun and it's educational.
Very cool.
Yes. So
Awesome.
Pirate Nation Magazine, piratenationmagazine.com. Check them out.
Yeah. Nice shameless plug. All right, Ellie, give them a shameless plug.
Just join the Facebook group. If Jordan can put the link in the chat. Obviously I want to build the community, get more people involved, and talking with each other. And every Tuesday I post new articles.
Nice.
Some of them are research, some of them have, psychiatry background and, actual real tested, ways to deal with things.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. Awesome.
Every Tuesday, a new article.
That's cool.
And I try to reach out to the community, figure out what you guys want. If you're wanting to get advice on something, I'll write an article about it and do my best to kind of help you through it.
That's awesome. What's the address for the Bad Bitch Bible there on Facebook?
If you just go on Facebook, it's an open group. Anyone can join. If you just search in the groups for the Bad Bitch Bible, it should pop up.
I just posted the link.
Yeah, and there's a link in there too.
Chat.
I also have Twitter and Instagram, The Wild Meow.
Ooh, the wild
Like the cat?
meow.
Yeah, like the cat. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have our own website, kind of centralize it all. But for now, we're starting out on Facebook group mainly.
Love it. Awesome.
Sweet.
Shameless plugs. That's the Bad Bitch Bible. Check it out on Facebook. Jordan, any shameless plugs?
Negative.
Come on, you got something.
She says negative. Yeah, there you go.
Negative.
Please subscribe. We have a new website, jamsandcocktails.com.
Yes.
So
Yes.
check it out, which is beautiful. I designed it all, so
That explains a lot.
yeah. Mhm.
Yep, I'll give her that credit. So, one thing, you know what, Ellie? I need you to write an article about give and take and choosing your battles.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me make a note.
Love
I
that.
always have my notes.
Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna let her have this one. All right, you guys.
Those are good topics.
It's right.
I would like those.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Yeah, pick your battles.
I got a thing. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Speaking of motivation, coming up at 9:30, we will get our midweek motivation from the one, the only Mr. Tony Espinosa. So stick around for that and get jacked up to get through the rest of the week. But now it's time for my shameless plugs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Mr. Brad Brock's shameless plug.
That's right. That's right. As normal, guys, really, really super important. I love last week when you guys came to the call for action to go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Brad Brock Music. Literally gained 15 subscribers in the time that it took to ask for them. So thank you so much to you. Again, reach out to me if you've not gotten your koozie for that. I will get you hooked up. And I'm going to run the same promo tonight, even though we have some new Jams and Cocktails podcast koozies. Whoa, they just came in. So if you subscribe to the Brad Brock Music YouTube channel tonight and let me know in the chats here that you did it, I will figure out how to get you some koozies. And I appreciate that. The only way to continue to build an audience and to create a bigger group of people involved in the show is to get you guys to subscribe to things and do that kind of thing. So please go to YouTube, Brad Brock Music, and smash that subscribe button. I appreciate it. You can catch me tomorrow night performing my one-man band show live at the Fort Pierce Manatee Island in, you guessed it, Fort Pierce. I will be there from 5:30 to 8:30 tomorrow night. I love the Manatee Island. The staff is great. It's a great vibe. It's right on the inlet. Beautiful spot. And it's a nice early night on a school night. So come and see me tomorrow. If I'm a little hungover, you know why. It's his fault. Right there. That's his fault. Friday night, I will be at the OK Corral Gun Club out in Okeechobee for their weekly steak dinner. So if you're looking to come out far out of your way to come and have a great steak dinner, come out there and hang out with me. I'll be doing a nice unplugged acoustic show there. Saturday night, as we mentioned, I will be at the Sneaky Tiki Leap Day Luau. That goes on from 2 to 10. I will be playing from 5 to 10 during that time.
6 to 10.
6 to 10?
That's what you said earlier. I don't know.
That's why I put her in charge of my whole life. That's how I get through that. So, right. Yes.
I don't know.
Sunday, we'll be back at the Sneaky Tiki for our monthly
Sunday Bloody
Sunday party with CODE Rum, Johnny Ringo, and CODE Rum will be there, having now been on their second day of air fried rum cakes.
Yes.
So those will be there as well. So yeah, come back. That kicks off at 1 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock, depending on the weather out there.
Depending on Saturday night.
Really, depending on Saturday night. My God. And then Monday night, I will be at the Twisted Tuna in Port Salerno. That's from 6 to 10. And on Tuesday, rounding it all out, I will be at Captain Hiram's with Justin Mandel on bass guitar. So that's where you can catch me between now and the next time I'm on the show here.
Hey, maybe a little late for a shameless plug, but speaking of the Twisted Tuna...
Wait a minute. It's never late.
It's
for
never
a
late
plug.
for a shameless plug. Speaking of the Twisted Tuna, the new one in Jupiter is going to be opening soon. So we got Twisted Tuna Jupiter coming to Palm Beach County.
That's right. Absolutely.
Very soon.
Yep. And I still believe I have some dates on there. I know they kind of had a little setback.
Yeah, it's
but
Town of Jupiter. That's how they roll.
Yep.
Permits and stuff. Technical
That's with
stuff.
everything.
I always say it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, but that's just me. So they're doing things by the book. So, but
no, it's good. Kenny and Rochelle
soon, yeah.
are great people. Very excited to see the product that they have for us down there in Jupiter.
Yeah, right now you can check them out at Firefin Grill.
That's
PJ,
right.
the old Carmine's Ocean Grill. Firefin, featuring line fish on the menu when they can get it. But everything they do is great. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's right there on the corner of Prosperity Farms and PGA Boulevard.
That's right.
Awesome spot. Awesome spot. I played there a few times.
Got great
hoping
rum.
to get back in there on a Sunday or two moving forward.
We
and they do have the rum in there. Yep.
They do.
Awesome.
Your wish is our command.
Just got a couple more things for you guys. Go and download the free Brad Brock Music mobile app for your cell phone. You'll get updates and all kinds of fun stuff in there. It's fun to check out. And it's totally free. Please go and join the Jams and Cocktails Live Podcast Facebook group. The link is in the description of this video that you're watching with your eyeballs right now. Please like and share the streams. The more shares that we get, the bigger the audience becomes, the more people you get to harass in the comments section throughout the whole show. And we also, if you're interested in supporting the show financially, helping us get the gear that we need to continue to grow, and keep buying booze and things to keep our guests happy and wanting to be a part of it. We do have some business and corporate sponsorships available. You could check those out at jamsandcocktails.com. If you're interested in advertising your business on here, those packages are there for you to take a peek at. We appreciate it. Appreciate all the support that you guys give us regardless. Do want to give a couple shout outs to CODE Rum.
Woo! Florida's favorite rum.
Indeed. Always huge supporters of everything that I do. Johnny Ringo is a great friend and a
very tall guy.
And incredibly tall. I was just setting up his camera earlier and I was like, oh yeah, no, I got the whole bar in this. And then he showed up and it was just the neck down. Also give a shout out to Treasure Coast Rum Cakes. That's D, who I think is tuning in here. She said she was going to bring us ice cream.
All right.
Lucia Pierce says the app is on her phone. Thank you for downloading the Brad Brock music app, Lucia.
Sweet.
I appreciate that. Also going to give a shout out to Treasure Coast Entertainment, Snorkel Corn Entertainment, and Earth Tones Presents, and also Main Event Talent. That is Jeff, Zach, Ron, and Jimmy and Judy, respective, for keeping all the musicians employed. I say this each week because it's incredibly important. You go out and see live music. There's so much that goes on in the background of getting us out there and performing these shows. And it's the only way that I've been able to put these together, to pull together great friends and create some interesting and different content for you guys to tune into. It's all because of the live shows. It's all because of the work that these people put in, booking those shows and keeping us working. So thank you guys. And of course, in that same vein, all of the great Treasure Coast music venues that hire the live music. It's all symbiotic. Couldn't do it without you. So thank you as well. I'm going to give a massive shout out to Steve's Custom Computers. Yeah. There's an applause there.
SCC.
He builds custom gaming computers, and he built my computer that we're running this whole show on. He's very good at what he does. It's a labor of love. He put a lot of time learning and researching on anything that you could possibly need to make a great computer for yourself. So if you're looking for a brand new computer to suit your needs, reach out to me, and I'll put you in touch with him, and we'll get you the computer of your dreams.
That's right. He got Brad off of that DOS program and that Pong game.
Yeah, man. No 5 1/4 floppies anymore.
I got so tired of typing in Brad Brock at CompuServe.com.
But you
Windows 86.
But you forgot www. All right. Well, that does it for shameless plugs, you guys. Thank you for listening.
I like that font.
All right. Looks familiar, doesn't it?
It does. Why are you funting? Right. Why are you funting?
Don't font me. All right, you guys. I guess let's
font soul, brother.
Oh my gosh, man! This show is screaming by. You guys make this so fun.
That's why you pay us the big bucks. Bro.
I know. I just looked at the clock and was like, oh my god, we're almost ready for midweek motivation. But let's spin the wheel again.
Oh, there it is.
Ringo found the percussion stuff there.
I did.
Look, I spun the wheel, but I didn't even put it up on the screen. It's time for a CODE Rum cocktail.
I think
imagine that.
I never got my margarita.
What?
I took a potty break. It's all right.
You did.
See, you should have taken a party break.
Oh, okay.
What a difference
all
a
right,
syllable
well,
makes.
I'll take this next one. How about
You're going to have to find a glass. Steve, they're next to the limes.
Steve.
Oh God, I'll just hold it in my hands.
Yeah.
Steve, can you
we got a margarita glass for her.
Look at that. I knew. I knew there was.
You know why I got
under
this
there.
margarita glass? Why she gets a margarita glass? Because she's a bad bitch.
She's a bad
Hell
bitch.
yeah.
Yep.
She's a bad bitch. Ringo's down there. He's gonna make a mango tango margarita. You know what else I think we need to do? Obviously, the drink that we have to do. CODE Rum's absolute pinnacle, singular, most awesome. I've been drinking. I'm sorry, guys.
That's a lot of adjectives.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's the sweet one.
It's the sweet one. It's the sweet one. Obviously, the CODE Rum Bloody Pirate
Yes.
needs to be made next. I do have some Zing Zang cans down there too, of Bloody Mary mix.
I saw that. We got to name this here the mango tangerita with the splash of lime, key lime rum.
All right. Well, let's do a poll. You guys out there watching, what would you name the CODE Rum Mango Tango Margarita with a splash of CODE Rum Key Lime? What would you name that? Give us some suggestions, and we will mull it over in our very sophisticated way here.
You can start this with your own finger.
Or your tongue.
Well, I already tried it with mine.
Oh, Dustin gave such a
Oh my God, she's really
compliment.
stirring it with her
Oh,
finger.
she's doing
Well, what
it.
else are you gonna stir it with?
You really are a bad bitch. No lie.
up.
Pinky's up.
And when she gets drunk, she starts stirring with your finger.
Cheers, mate.
This is really good.
How good is that? Seriously.
This might be the best margarita that
Two
I've ever had.
ingredients:
2 ingredients. Yep.
our mango tango rum and margarita mix.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Unless,
It's
of
crazy.
course, you put the key lime in, which we're looking for a name now.
Yes.
So-
Which we kicked it up a notch with
And
the
I
key lime rum.
can taste the key lime rum in it.
Yeah. No,
It's
It's
crazy
amazing.
for a couple ingredients because you can go through, and bartenders, they're probably going to hate me because you guys know how to make a margarita and you use all the stuff you use to make a margarita from scratch as opposed to a mix. But, and the Zing Zang makes a great margarita mix. But
They do.
it could be a Jose Cuervo margarita mix I've used. The trick is it's the rum. A lot of your flavor rums are 24 and 42 proof. This is a 70 proof rum. So every
Yeah.
cocktail you make with it, you get the flavor and the quality of the cocktail. So you can take 2 ingredients, a pre-mixed margarita mix or a pre-mixed whatever mix it is, and it makes a better drink because it's a better rum. Plain and simple.
Yep.
How good is that? Make you take back things you didn't even steal.
Right? It's amazing.
Thank you. And I can tell she's not just saying that because she's a bad bitch. She doesn't have to.
She doesn't have to.
I don't
She
gotta
doesn't
lie.
That's right.
have to. Nope. Can you not, though?
Right?
I'm gonna have to make me one now.
We have some good names coming in, guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what are some of those names, Jordan?
Camille said Rita in Paradise.
Ah.
I
Or
like that.
Dustin said Key West Sunrise.
Ooh. A Key West Sunrise.
But they got to know it's a margarita though, because it is a margarita.
I like Rita in Paradise.
Rita in Paradise, I like.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Margarita Sunset, yeah, I like that.
Rita on the beach. No, I'm just kidding.
I like that, though.
Her
Like
friends call her Sandy.
like a maybe beacharita,
Beach Rita.
a bad beacharita.
Nice. I like that one. I like that one.
Not too bad, right?
Why do you like that one?
Progress.
Progress.
Oh, I can't with you guys.
Also, Dustin said, damn, this show has progressed so much.
Progress.
Progress. Yeah.
Progress.
Progress.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that!
Wow,
man.
that is good.
sipping that drink.
It's so
This
good.
is so good.
I'm still sipping mine. I'm still sipping on the same one.
When
I
I,
got-
when I drink this and squint, I'm on an island.
Or are you on a bad beach?
I'm on a
Whoa.
bad beach.
Drinking that bad beacharita.
And it's pink.
I'm on an
What?
island surrounded by a
That's
bad
true.
beach.
Surrounded by bad beaches.
Yep.
This could be a drink that we do during breast cancer awareness month since it's pink.
I do think that's good. We'll have to figure out how to make it a little bit more pink. Like hot pink.
Food coloring.
You're so crafty over there.
Splash of our
You're so
cinnamon, or a
amazing.
splash of our cinnamon rum.
That could do it. Yeah, Dustin suggested that we made Christine,
there's
that
some
was a
good
good
ones,
one.
yeah.
Last Rito Mango in Paradise.
We got some creative
See what you
fans
did
out
there.
there.
Uh-huh. I like that. Senorita Sunrise.
Is that
That's a good
pinker?
one too.
Start it up a little bit. Use her finger.
Stir it up. Ew, don't let Steve please that finger. No one knows where that's been.
It's got a little cinnamon rum in it, so that's a different twist.
Ooh.
But you know, like the cinnamon rum which I guess we'll talk about for a second, is interesting because it's so different from like Fireball and like Jack Fire, which are great products. But the rum is sweeter. It's more candy tasting versus like syrupy tasting.
You
know,
like when you ate Red Hots as a kid. And it's the only cinnamon rum. It's the only cinnamon on the market. The only cinnamon rum on the market. And it's a higher proof than Fireball, less sugar than Fireball. And my favorite cocktail, which you can go to our website, thecoderum.com. We do a cinnamon apple martini, which is chilled martini glass with our cinnamon rum, sour apple pucker, and cranberry juice. It's an awesome martini.
that actually sounds really nice.
How many of you guys here like martinis?
I love them.
You like dirty martinis?
Love them.
I got an epic story. If I get to tell the epic story, so I'm going to save my martini
save
story.
that story. That's going to be
save it.
You know what? Let's. We're up at 9:30, so we're going to do a little midweek motivation. So Tony Espinosa's got a little message for you guys. So get out your pens and pencils,
or your crayons,
and take some notes because we know how Wednesdays can be for you 9 to 5 or Monday through Fridayers, and we try to make it a little bit better or a little bit easier and give you some inspiration and motivation, which is a theme tonight. So enjoy your message from Tony Espinosa. This is your midweek motivation.
Today I'm doing very well. Woke up today to blue skies. The rain is gone. I'm a happy dude. Those blue skies put me in a great mood. I hope you're doing well also. Just so gassed up today. I feel great about things. Life's going in the right direction, and that's one of the things I want to point on today. As people, as humans, we're the only creature in the animal kingdom that has choice. We get to choose who we become, how we get there. We get to make every decision in our life. To use the computer metaphor, we get to write the program of our life, and then we get to run it and implement it how we see fit. See, we are a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. If you're doing bad in life, if you're down in the dumps, if you're not feeling good, you can make the decision. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to say it's easy. Every decision for growth, every decision to become better and make your situation better, it's going to be tough and it's going to be a battle. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. And it's worth climbing up that hill. Life is a constant uphill battle, but you can get there. I'm here for you. You are not in this alone. I am here for you. Make the choice to make a change. Make those decisions that's going to put you in a better place, closer to who you want to become and what you want to do. I love you. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.
Oh, yeah, that's Tony Espinosa, Midweek Motivation. As I always say, we're going to get him back live here in the studio. It was just pointed out to me that I forgot to change my lower thirds from last week when we had Mr. Tony Solomon on the show. So a shout out to Tony.
Tony.
Oh my God. What is this?
Southern Squall with a splash of key lime.
I love it.
Quality.
Yeah,
It's the Southern Squall blowing through Key West.
I love it. No, Tony Solomon was a great guest. Jordan and I had such a ball with him last week. So it's my pleasure to keep his name here on there. But that was my mistake for not changing that.
You're fired.
But at least I got all y'all's names right this
y'all's.
time.
Way more
all
important.
y'all.
I would hope you would get my name right.
Well, over the years, there have been quite an evolution of names for you.
That is true.
So,
yeah. This one's stuck, though.
This one's stuck.
Good.
This one is stuck longer than probably any name that you've ever had, including from birth.
That is true.
Because,
yeah.
It's
been a wild ride, guys. It's wild ride.
Wild ride.
Mr. Toad's got nothing on you. Tony Espinosa, the last radio show I did was the captain and his crew on 94.3 Real Radio, and Tony was our board op. He was our
That's
he was
right.
our sound guy, and he became part of our show, dude. And we formed a relationship doing that show. I forget what year it was, but it was a fun, fast year. And Tony was a big part of our show, and he's just a great, funny guy. Funnier than me, almost.
Oh my god. Almost.
But, yeah, Tony's awesome.
Tony Espinosa is a great friend, and what I like about Tony, and who is, by the way, a member of the Bad Bitch Bible community over there. So
Yes.
he did join. What's great about Tony is I met Tony when he was a manager at a restaurant that I worked at, and he was a funny guy. You know, and we hit it off. We became friends.
Applebee's?
But, no, not Applebee's. Duffy's, though. Duffy's.
At both ends and E's.
Yeah. A little better, though. And, you know, but I always was just like, man, this guy's so smart. Like, he's culture. Like, he
thinks he's funny.
Yeah, he thinks he's funny. You know, he's actually opened shows at the Improv. Like, he's performed at the Improv down in West Palm. So, like... but I always knew, and just in our talks, that he just had more going on. Like, there was more going on in his brain than just being the funny guy or manager of a restaurant or bartender or whatever. But I think all of those things got him to where he needed to be to take a leap and say, I want to change my life. I want to help other people change their lives as well. And he reached out to the John Maxwell Group, which is a very well-known leadership group that trains people to become leadership coaches and life coaches, and he went and he did that entire program, and he's read the books over and over again. You know, like I noticed a change in Tony going from being out at the bar till 2:00 in the morning, you know, and stumbling back to his patio to finish off the night till 5 a.m. You know, his patio bar, and to having lunches with him and talking about real things and progress,
That's
which
awesome.
is the key word tonight. And so I just watched this metamorphosis in this man go from somebody who really didn't know what they were doing or what their purpose was to having this massive purpose and great messages like the ones that you guys just heard, and is pushing forward and got out of a rut that he was in the restaurant industry and the service industry, and propelled himself into something bigger and better. You know, not to say that doing board ops for the captain and his crew was a bad thing, or being a producer for the Love Doctors for a year or so. But he's grown so much, and he's such a dear friend, and I'm excited that he's offered his insight and the lessons that he's learned to us to convey to you in the show. So Tony Espinosa, check him out, TonyEspinosaLeadership.com. You can also find him on Facebook, Tony Espinosa Leadership. Check him out.
He's an awesome human being, man. And there comes a time in our life where we all, at some point, we have to grow up. You have to make a decision and a choice about which direction you want to go in your life. And life can be fun and games, but there's a seriousness to it, because you only get one shot at this. And Tony is taking his shot. And, you know, like I said, I met him years ago, and he really has grown emotionally and spiritually. I mean, he's just an awesome human being. He really is. And I'm proud to call him my friend, and looking forward to hanging out with him again.
Definitely. We're going to have him on the show soon. Absolutely.
Cool.
Well, you guys, this is Jams and Cocktails. So we've had so many cocktails,
But no jammies.
but no jams.
Now we're in a jam.
So I don't know if I made the mistake of leaving Ringo with some handy dandy percussion stuff over there, but
And glass bottles.
and glass bottles. I don't know what I was thinking.
Danger.
But I also left my sister with a ukulele. who
Ruh-roh.
I have never heard her play this before. Apparently she's been brushing up.
I have one that I bought for $20.
Excellent.
The one
You
that she's doodling around on tonight is not that one.
Not that one.
What did you pay for the other ones?
What?
You say you have one that you bought for $20. What did you pay for the
No,
other
that's
ones?
it. I just have one.
One. The only way. Oh, you know what? Facebook is going to block that because
Copyright.
because of copy. You know, that leads me to a funny story. So I attempted to boost this post or boost this show on a paid boost on Facebook, just to kind of break through all the red tape and get into to some people's timelines. And they declined it, or they rejected the post or the boost because of the bad bitch Bible.
What?
Somehow that was offensive and it went against their community standards. So Facebook, you lovely sons of bitches. Thanks for rejecting my money that I wanted to give you to bring people into this incredibly wholesome show.
I think they would like that.
They're not very biblical.
Well,
Whatever.
what are you gonna do? So thank you, bad bitch, for not getting the reach that we should have had with this show.
God damn it.
Yeah, sons of bitches. Let me plug this old guitar in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
That
to
guitar,
the stage.
I just gotta say, is a piece of work. Like, with all, like, love intended.
I know. He ran out of duct tape, apparently.
I have seen, he's had that guitar for a long time.
Since before he could
And
play.
it's, yeah.
Like 6 months. You ready, Brad?
This is a process. I'm just warning everybody.
We just went from progress to process.
Progress
in one
is a
easy step.
process.
Write that down.
Just,
Write that down.
Just don't regress.
So I have new background music here, so I still have no idea what I'm doing, essentially. I forgot to get you an egg shaker.
That's all right.
Oh,
I'll just in the mic.
I don't even know where it is, to be honest with you. I'm like strapped in here. Ringo, tell him a story real quick.
Is that quick enough?
All right, take it down like 10% though.
A story. Let me think.
You could tell the epic story.
Yeah, let's hear a Captain Ringo epic story.
I could tell my horseback riding story. Because I got offered to go horseback riding a couple weeks ago, and I had to decline politely because I don't know how many of you out there ride horses. I used to do it quite regularly until my last horseback riding episode, to where I fell off the horse and my foot got caught in the stirrup. And I fell off the horse. My foot's caught in the stirrup. And basically the horse is just running around and my head's bouncing up and down off the ground, and a crowd started to gather, and I couldn't get my foot out of the stirrups. My head's bouncing up and down off the ground, and the crowd gathers, and this goes on for, it felt like forever for me, but apparently it wasn't that long, until finally the manager of Kmart came out and unplugged it.
Oh, we got it covered.
It's okay,
my
Jordan.
God.
Yep.
Let's give him
That's
another
one
one.
epic story. And the manager from Kmart came out and unplugged it.
Wow.
Jordan, that's your cue.
Sorry.
Wow, no
I
more
tried to do it and it
no
didn't
more
work.
bad beach margaritas for her.
Well, one of these days we'll have a there
Sorry,
we go.
it works now.
Wow.
One of these days her producing chops are going to be up to par.
She creates her own delay.
I do what I want.
I do what I want.
In the real world they call that suspense. She's building suspense.
She did it very well, repeatedly.
You think the moment's gonna come?
All right.
Yes.
So, Captain Ringo,
Yes, sir.
you're going to play some cymbals and some tambourine for me?
I'll play some cymbals and tambourine for you.
All right. Let's
That's my
do it.
friend Meredith. She was at my wedding. She did my hair.
It's a jam session.
I'm gonna shift cameras too.
I said, baby, won't you buy a band on your scene? I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I have got some good on loving and I got some bones, oh. But when I get through, let it on you, girl, wanna come back for more. All the things that come by the dozen, ain't the birds in love. How little feeling that your chemicals, oh my heart so hard and the eyes are out. I said, action, sweet light of the world, and I'm a man of great experience. I know you got another man, but I treat you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so you can shake that for me. All the things that come by the dozen, they know the birds in love. How they don't feel them about your chemicals, my heart's so hard and the eyes are out. So out and now. Oh, I love that rhythm section. Yeah, guitar. Symbols of things that come by the them. Ain't the birds in love. Yeah, about your chemicals, my heart's so hard and the nights are out. So hard and now. Yeah. I said, baby, I am a man on your scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to come home with me. I have got some good on loving and I got some bones, oh. But when I get through, let it on you, you wanna come back for more. All the things that come by the dozen, even the birds in love. How they don't feel them about your chemicals, my heart's so hard and the nights are out. So hard and now, yeah. Oh, yeah. How lovely. How lovely. Ooh, that was fun.
Thank you, Port St. Louis. We'll obviously see you next tour. Good night. The crowd goes wild.
You're missing your cues over there, mate.
We did it ourselves.
That's right. We're live.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a little slower song, but it was inspired partially by the CODE Rum Company.
How about that?
I should probably tune this guitar, though, first. What do you think?
No,
You can tune a guitar,
attitude
but
is
you
how
can't-
you go.
You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish.
Jordan!
Unless it's tuned
Why?
up.
Badoom-ch.
What'd you find her at?
There it is.
Jeez.
She's the master of
By
suspense.
2022, she'll have it down pat. You know what we call it? Progress.
Yeah, by the time I quit the show, she'll be like, but I just got all the keyboards.
By the time you're syndicated,
I can only wish.
ding, 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 ding. So I got a knock-knock joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
No, wait, no.
See what I did there? That's progress. Okay, you want me to start this one?
Oh, wait.
Ah, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, real quick. You
All
ready?
right, ready.
You ready?
Ready for it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Smell mop.
Small mop who? That was a good one.
Savage.
That was a good one.
Thank you very
God,
much.
You walked straight into that.
It was almost
straight in.
It was almost as good as yours.
All right, here's my rum song. You crazy sons of bitches. So I wrote this song after my tour on cruise ships for many, many years. The song's called Once Upon a Bottle of Rum. Well, the streets are all empty and the stores are all closed. I've got a rip in my shirt and I'm trying to get home. The money I had was a fool's time to shine, to buy the whole bar around just before closing time. You know what I'm talking about, Steve. Letting good until I have the world being told. Started with something in silver gold. And there are some things that can't be undone. That all happened once upon a bottle of rum. Didn't it, Johnny Ringo? It all happened once upon a bottle of rum. So I sailed off to find what I just hadn't found. Living my life in my little hometown. But we're back. So I traveled the world singing songs to get by. I fell in love by the dozens on those hot island nights. It ain't good until I have the world being told. Started with something in silver gold. And there are some things that can't be undone. It all happened once upon a bottle of rum. It all happened once upon a bottle of rum. Yeah, it did. And I'm old and gray with my kids by my side. And they ask me about all the times of my life. I'll smile and I'll say that the things that I've done all happened once upon a bottle of rum. Sure did. It all happened once upon a bottle of rum. Yeah. God, you're amazing.
I got it now.
You're so smart. I love that.
Progress.
Progress.
So Jen Major has been requesting a duet with both of us.
I love it.
Amazing.
Ooh, I sound like I'm in the.
I say duet.
Well, while we do it, I see what you did there. We might need a round of CODE Rum money shots.
Ooh, what is that?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, bitch.
Well,
I knew these cups would come in handy.
well, while I look across at my sister and we figure out what we're gonna do, we'll let Ringo talk about
The money shot.
about these money shots coming up here.
How many are we here? 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30, 44 of us.
Don't
Are we
forget up in
counting
the
my
nose-
age?
Yeah. And don't forget up in the nosebleeds. All the fans.
Oh, jeez. No, they didn't buy the tickets, so they don't get them.
Right. Sorry.
So the money shot is a chill shot we do with our spiced rum and a splash of mango. And use this fancy glass for this.
Done.
It's a great song, by the way, Brad.
Ringo.
Awesome song, brother.
That particular tune really encompasses in two short verses or three short verses. Like there's like a past, present, and future reference and all of that, and it really encompasses my life during cruise ships, and
love it.
And then obviously, of course, all the rum shenanigans that came along with it. But lo and behold, one of my dearest friends comes up with a rum company.
Imagine that.
I'm doomed. Just doomed. So you guys, it's highly likely we might go over a couple minutes. This is what happens when we have multiple guests on. But let's see who's hanging out. Man, we still got a bunch of you hanging out with us. Thank you so much for continuing to check us out. If you haven't already, please go and subscribe once again to the YouTube channel, Brad Brock Music. That's where these podcasts will go to live once they're done on Facebook, and you can see them in glorious HD, and the audio's increased a little bit, so it's just a better experience to go and check the videos out on YouTube. And we get enough subscribers, we can start monetizing it, and we can make a little cheddar while we're doing these things. And yeah. It just, it's all in the family.
Why do you say we can afford to hire a real computer guy? Steve's the best, man.
These are the cutest little shot glasses I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Makes my hands feel big.
Yeah.
Captain Ringo, do you have a toast prepared for us?
No, I don't, but I will come up with one right now.
All right.
So I know it's a little late. The New Year's over, but 2020, and you haven't heard a New Year's toast in a long time. So we're going to toast to the New Year because we're in our second month of this new year. So far, it's been great. We're making progress.
Aha.
A lot of positive things going on. If you're out there, you don't have anything positive going on, get something positive going on because positivity's there. Put your mind to it.
That's it. Go see the Bad Bitch Bible. Go check out Tony Espinosa. Come and hang out with us at the Sneaky Tiki. We'll give you something positive.
There's ways to do it. There's no substitute for hard work and determination.
Indeed.
So here's to that. 2020, it's a vision.
Here, here.
Keep to the code.
Keep to the code. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a rough day.
The money shot.
Wow.
That's powerful, huh?
Sure is. Ooh. I need another bad bitcherita.
Well, it's a good thing that we have an in-house bartender tonight.
That's right. And listen, don't forget to take care of your bartenders and waitresses. If you don't mind. Because they're working hard for you.
All right, so we got a request for a little duo here with me and Elly, and we're gonna get Ringo after he makes another bitcherita or bad bitcherita.
Bitcherita. That's a little more aggressive.
It changes concept.
The tone is inviting.
It changes context after that.
Let me get a bitcherita.
Right meow.
A bad bitcherita. I'm sorry.
Best.
And then
What's in a word?
And then we're gonna get him on that percussion.
It's all about punctuation.
Oh,
I know nothing about punctuation. I'm late all the time.
get you some reverbs there. Ooh, are you in a hallway too?
No. Oh, yeah, there I go.
Hell yeah, you are.
I'm in that hallway. and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay, and I'll turn right back around. I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind.
You got your number.
Well, I know that you got mine. You know that I'll call too many times. You can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. You got to call me. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta let me change my mind. Want no one to squeeze me, they might take away my life. I want no one to squeeze me, they might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me, rock me through the night. Give you what you need. I said there's you for I can love you and give you what you need. But I'm too old to go chasing around, wasting my precious energy. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me all reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around.
You can see me turning.
I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, just give me one reason. Oh, give me just a reason why. Baby, just give me one reason. Just one reason why I should stay. Say I told you that I love you, and there ain't no more to say.
Yeah. Woo.
Sorry, that was never rehearsed ever.
That's okay. Me either. I never rehearsed for anything.
Yeah, I had to look at the lyrics. I didn't want to fuck it up.
It was beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I tried.
I tried to do the clap. Oh, there we go.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Round of applause.
All right, you guys. We are winding down here. Maybe we'll spin the wheel one more time.
Let's do it.
As I say, we still haven't got our epic story from Elly, so
Yeah.
we may supersede the whatever whatever this is.
Jump right to it.
Oh, look at that.
How about that?
Prediction.
Wow.
It's like it was meant to be.
Creepy.
All right. So epic story. Just last year, I chose to go to the Florida Keys, which I'd never been to before. And I took my dog with me. I love my dog. She's 14 years old. She's an old lady. But we went to the Keys together. I had only had her for like a month at that point. So we went to the Keys, and while I was down there, I went to the Green Room, which is an awesome place, one of my favorite places. And I watched someone who I had just met. It was a band up on stage. They did a shout out to me, and the whole bar started chanting my name. My first time down in Key West.
Welcome to the Keys.
And and I partied with them all night, and it was just a great time, and I'll never forget it. It was so awesome just to go on a whim, forget my anxiety at the door, and just party with a band and get on stage and just have an awesome time. It was so cool.
You know, Key West, yeah, that is an epic story. On epic proportions, because that's what Key West is all about.
Oh, for sure.
It is a absolute refuge for people that are looking for something. You know, it's it's a place that inspired Hemingway. It's a place that inspired Jimmy Buffett. Like, you're talking about an island. Ooh, how about that? You're talking about an island where misfits can go and not be misfits. You know, I believe that Key West is very well Florida's New Orleans.
Sure, without a doubt, especially during the last week of October. And we're down there with a busload of people.
Yeah, we were.
I was there.
She was there.
That's right. You remember? I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
But no, and that is a great story, because that was, and it was so funny that when you told me you were going down there by yourself, I literally called Ringo and was like, "Hey man, what are you doing tomorrow?" I was like, "My little sister."
That's right.
My little sister is going down to Key West for the first time by herself with her dog. And I was like, I think it would be funny to say, "Oh, go check out Fogarty's down on Duval." And and go to the bar and ask for so and so, and that we would be sitting there, but
Yes.
It didn't pan out. But
I needed more than an hour's notice.
Yeah, it was kind of on the whim that I went.
Yeah, usually it works. I do everything on a whim. I invented the word whimsical.
that was definitely Ringo's word for sure.
That's right.
But yeah, like Key West is a magical place. It is a place that you can go and have nothing and find everything,
Absolutely.
It's definitely a place for bad bitches to go if they need a little inspiration.
Key West is just an excuse to drink all day long.
And I did, and it was great.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's a common occurrence down there. But
It's you get on that island time, man, and it's something else. It really is. It's so chill, and there's so much to do. There's so much to see. Just walking around, just walking anywhere.
Yep,
it's great.
The entire Keys
so
is
nice.
Just you're surrounded by water and alcohol.
Yeah, what else could you ask for?
Right. And it's funny,
bail
man,
money,
bail money,
yeah.
helpful. But yeah, Key West is I don't get down there nearly enough, and it's not like.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I'll go right now.
I'll be performing at the Manatee Island in Fort Pierce from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Come and see me.
We can be at Key West by 1 a.m. Pack your gear up when we get back.
Wait a minute, really? We could be there?
We could.
And those bars stay open till like 5 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
They're always open. They never close.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been down there for blackouts. I've been down there for floods. It's I got a lot of memories in Key West, man. My rum was conceived down in the Florida Keys.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the idea. Just tiki huts and
sluts. Sorry.
No, I think you're onto something.
Not necessarily in that order.
Tiki,
that's another epic story for another night.
In tiki huts. Okay, now we're onto something. Jordan, did we get any other names for that mango margarita?
We did. We had CODE Rita.
CODE Rita?
We had Misfit Rita.
Who did that one?
Jen Major. And then Dan Pierce said CODE Rita.
CODE Rita?
CODE Rita.
Yeah.
I like that. I still like Bad Bitcherita.
I love Bad Bitcherita. Let me just say.
Yeah.
I'm a little biased,
You know what?
but you know.
Brad, I think we're going to have to put that on the recipe page.
Bad-
That's our basic mango tangerita with a splash of key lime rum. We're officially called the Bad Bitcherita.
I love it.
You know what though?
I love it.
You know what I think would kick it up the notch that it needs to be considered a bad bitch?
Tell me.
Well, not hot sauce. You
No,
don't-
who
That
said
sounds
that?
terrible.
Dude, you can't even find a lime, bro.
that's the.
You're going to get some lime.
If he wasn't so beautiful, I wouldn't invite him to come over.
I know, right?
You know, Jen, I'm on the fence about Jen coming over so long as she's got that goddamn clodhopper on her face. She comes walking through here. She's taking out cameras and key lights and everything.
Small
Is that a
animals.
Clydesdale?
Is that a Clydesdale?
Oh, my God. Can we pan in on her foot?
Oh
What
my
did you
God.
do, by
Oh
the
my
way?
God, no, that boot's so big it'll take up an entire
You know
camera.
what?
Oh, that's an epic tale.
Oh God.
But
Might be a shame. Yeah, might be a shameless plug. I don't know.
Yeah, what the hell
What were we talking about? Key West. We can always
Oh,
go back
yes.
to Key West.
No, the Bad Bitcherita.
The Bad Bitcherita.
I think just a splash of Code Rum Cinnamon, the Code Red.
We tried that. The cinnamon's kind of, I think it overpowered. I think it changed the flavor. I think leave it with just the typical.
Okay.
Remember,
okay,
like to
okay.
simplify things. Don't complicate it.
Linda.
I'm sorry. That
Brad.
was my best Joe Pesci.
Don't rumplicate it. Don't rumplicate things.
Don't replicate
Don't
things.
Don't replicate things.
Uh-huh.
Just our basic mango tangerita with our mango rum, margarita mix, and a splash of key lime.
Splash of key lime.
Bad Bitcherita.
The Bad Bitcherita. I love it.
It is bad.
I love it.
Only-
it is bad.
Bad in a good way.
The only
Bad in
missing
the
is
best way.
a rumbrella.
Yes.
A rumbrella.
Love that. Love
Rumbrella.
See what I did there?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Jen Major.
Can we get rumbrellas with the Bad Bitch Bible written on it?
We can do that. We just
That
need
would
a
be
sponsor.
fantastic. And I would love that.
We can do anything. I mean,
We can
did-
do anything.
Did
There's
you-
nothing we can't do.
Did you see these super cool koozies
Right?
that we
They're
got?
amazing.
JNC.
Well, you can put anything on anything, really.
It's in my picture that I posted on Facebook.
Yes.
Heck yeah. I got to get that in there.
Is that
si-
JNC? Could be jams and cocktails.
it could be
Just in case.
just in case.
Johnny needs code.
Yeah.
Somebody stop me.
Johnny needs
Johnny
code.
not coming? Dude, what is wrong with you?
Jesus. And this again, as I mentioned again on the show, this is why I drink on the show.
Jesus, no censor.
There we go. Yeah, if you guys want one of these koozies, come and see me at any of my shows. Hit me up. I will send them to you. We're just trying to spread the
Just
word.
throw money at him.
Just throw money
Throw
at him.
money at him.
Dollar
He'll throw your
bills.
koozies back.
He just needs cash.
$100 bills.
That's the truth.
Dollar bills, y'all.
JNC just needs cash.
Just
beautiful.
That went
just
over your head,
needs
didn't it,
cash.
before? I had to say it again. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but I
I
did.
had to say it twice.
I had to say it twice, just in case.
No, you guys. Thank you so much for the support. We really hope you guys are enjoying the shows as they progress.
We are.
I'm very glad
As they
to
progress, is that word again.
progress.
Yeah.
So back to the Caribbean
Yes.
debate. So is it
We
progress
said
or is it progress?
Why do you keep dropping the C word?
I think it
Progress.
depends what you're trying to say.
That
Tonight
is
is
true.
progress.
The English language is fickle.
So weird.
What the hell is fickle? Is that like
It's
pickle?
like a pickle with an F.
Like a
Yeah.
pickle. Thank you.
It's a funny
So
pickle.
it's a fuzzy pickle.
Oh, a fuzzy pickle. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just go.
What do you
over-
got, Brad?
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm with you. Let's take a drink.
Tomato, potato.
Johnny Ringo, how much of that Code Red do we have still left over there?
We have about 10 milliliters.
Ooh, how precise.
That is science right there. That
is
is
science.
science.
That's what I do.
I'd like to do one more shot here before we call it an evening.
Would you know, laddie?
I would, laddie.
Laddie.
I would, laddie.
After me, Lucky Charms.
But if we don't have enough Code Red to go around,
It's a sweet one. I met that guy in Key West. We're down there for Fantasy
pull that
Fest.
photo
you did.
up.
I need to find that
Yes, you
and
do.
make a clip.
Yeah.
The Dr. Pepper guy?
Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
it's down there.
Him and I
Fantastic.
we hung briefly. Yes, we went through the whole skit.
Oh God, I wish I
amazing.
had it
Yes,
queued up.
That
I
was
wish
a
I had
good
photo
time,
queued up.
man.
That was a good time.
That was a fun weekend. Speaking of fun weekends, we're doing our pirate cruise.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
working out
didn't
the
talk
details.
about that. But do you
No.
have a date set, or are you still working on
Yes,
that?
it's June 26th to the 28th right now, but we're trying to extend it. So there may be options if you didn't want to come back on Sunday, you could come back on Tuesday and spend a couple nights at a resort over in Nassau. This year we're going to Nassau. So I'm working out the details. It's
Oh
either
my
going to be a
God.
Friday through Sunday, the typical cruise that you can book, or it's going to be Friday till Tuesday, or maybe as late as Friday till Wednesday.
You know, obviously,
But
that we
you'd be
have
coming
to.
back on a different ship. We cruise on the Grand Classica, so if you stay over, you'd be coming back on the Celebration ship out of the Port of Palm Beach. But there's going to be details to follow on the Pirate Fest on the High Seas Facebook page.
I'm already
But,
soaked. You can count me
dude,
in for the
last year
whole.
was
that
so
whole
much
time.
fun, bro.
Dude, it was about, and as I had mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, like the last time you were on the show as an official guest was just after that cruise,
Right.
And like, just I mean, it was the weather.
It
didn't-
rained all day Saturday.
The weather didn't matter.
Everybody still had a
But
blast.
we
It didn't
had an
matter at
absolute
all.
ball, man. It was so
And
fun.
you know, no one complained about I'm on vacation. It's raining. We just rolled with it, dude.
Yep. Well,
We found refuge at the police station over in the Bahamas.
God.
I did too,
Yep.
but they had me inside the cell, so.
But yeah, that was a great time, man. And it was, as far as I know, it was the first pirate festival on the high seas ever. And we did it out of the Port of Palm Beach, Grand Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line, which they're great to work with, by the way. And this year
it's
is going to be
great.
so much bigger and better because now that we've got our feet wet, we know what we're doing. We're going to crank it up a notch, dude.
Well, on a cruise, I hope you don't get your feet wet unless you're in the pool. Because
Everybody, you go on this cruise,
Yeah.
you can get drunk, but don't go overboard.
oh yeah, Camille says
Camazo.
she said I need to do the cruise this year, and yes, you do absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
We did have a couple of or a handful of misfit pirates out there.
We did.
That was a good time. Yep,
They were a good
fun.
misfit for that cruise.
They were.
And for you nerds, it's educational too. We
That's
learned a lot
right.
too.
You did learn a lot.
And for you nerds.
I mean, we did. You had the treasure. You
We
had
did. We had
Don
Mel
with,
Fisher's.
Oh my God!
family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we
I
had
was fangirling.
We had
over
a
Don. I
$100,000
thought he was
silver bar
amazing.
on the cruise with us.
yeah, Taffy
At a
Fisher.
dinner table
No.
He was
every
so
night.
great.
That is an epic story I need you to tell right now. Tell me how it went down when Taffy Fisher came to you and talked to you about the silver bar.
Oh, it was the day of the cruise. I'm still sleeping because it's what I do in the mornings. And my phone's going off, and it's Taffy Fisher, Mel Fisher's daughter, and she's going, Ringo, I just thought of something. I should have said it earlier. I go, what, Taffy? She goes, I want to bring a silver bar from the Etosha on the cruise ship. And so we put all our stuff on. We went through a separate customs. We could put all our stuff, like the performers, equipment, and, Don Mates that drew the original Captain Morgan artwork for the Captain Morgan bottle. We went through a different customs, and it was the day of the cruise, and Taffy says, I want to bring a silver bar from the Etosha on the ship. And I'm like, well, let me see what I got to do. So I called my personal customs person, and she's like, well, at this point, we have to bring it through regular customs. And long story short, we got the silver bar on the ship, and we wanted to store it with the purser of the ship, and he's like, okay. But he had to sign for it. He's like, what's the value of it? And we're like, it's $100,000. He's like, what? He's like, no. He goes, I'm not gonna commit. I'm not gonna sign for $100,000 silver bar. So basically, we had to carry around a little roll-on suitcase everywhere
Unbelievable.
all weekend long. So at the dinner table, Taffy, her and her husband Michael, they're incredible people. We bring the silver bar in and sit it on the dinner table at night. Everybody coming and look at. We had one night, I think I put a stick of butter and a butter knife on the silver bar. It's like the size of an oversized loaf of bread. And then at the Pirates Ball, or Friday night, Taffy and I worked out. We announced that we're going to give that silver bar away. In a contest, $100,000 silver bar from the Etosa Shipwreck. You could win it Saturday night. All you had to do was be able to pick it up and put it in your pocket and walk away with it. Well, I think this particular bar weighed about 77 pounds, so it wasn't going to happen. But it was like Jordan said, it was a fun and
Steve
educational.
said he would have made it happen.
There's no way, Steve. Trust me. That silver bar. People would walk up when we were displaying it at the Friday night doing the lecture series, and they'd look at it and go to grab it, and they couldn't even move it.
I couldn't move it.
Solid
Yeah.
block of
I
silver,
couldn't
dude.
lift it at all.
That was a solid piece.
I think they found 1,100 of them on the shipwreck. 1,100 of these silver bars, and when they actually pissed Winn-Dixie off because at some point they're having to bring these bars to the surface. It was a painstaking labor intensive thing. So they found a Winn-Dixie cart, I think probably from the Winn-Dixie on Big Pine Key. And they were loading up the Winn-Dixie cart and pulling it up to the ship. And Winn-Dixie found out, you guys are using our cart. We want our cart back. Yes,
I'm sure they didn't want it back in that condition.
They could have changed their whole slogan from the beef people to the gold people. The silver Winn-Dixie. They could have done a lot, but they didn't capitalize on that. But
the silver people.
It was an awesome cruise, and it was fun, educational. The parts I remember were amazing. Seriously.
Yeah, there was definitely a whole lot of...
So this year, I'm looking to do something different on Friday night. I'm thinking maybe and you guys are hearing it here first because I just thought of it, a pirate talent show.
Ooh.
Okay.
So if you guys got a special talent on the cruise that Friday night, we may do a pirate talent show. You can win a silver bar. You just show up and do what? Be you? How's that worked out so far? Progress.
Work in progress.
I like the way you think, Steve.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I think we're doing a pirate talent show. You guys give that some thought. I'm open for suggestions, too. We want to mix it up a little bit.
I love it.
And like I said, we may extend the cruise. It's the Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line out of Port of Palm Beach. We know the departure date is June 26th, so block that off on your calendars now. And if you want to check out last year's event, go to Facebook and go to the Pirate Fest on the High Seas Facebook page.
Yep.
You'll see the pictures. It was such a great group of people.
It really was.
The rain on that Saturday, nobody complained. The food was great. The staff on the ship were awesome. It was a really fun time. And the whole vibe, that's the thing, the whole vibe. I'm walking on the ship, and everybody's just like in a great mood. Even the people that didn't know what was going on, and seeing all these pirates, like 100 pirates walking around the ship, and they were just so into it, and it was a blast. I'm excited about this year. We should do it tomorrow.
Yeah, for real. Let's do it tomorrow. Canceling all plans, and now we're getting on the ship.
Let's commandeer that ship.
All right, you guys.
We'll rummandeer it.
Well, we are a little over time, but I appreciate you guys continuing to check in with us and tuning in, and everybody that tuned in tonight. Thank you so much to my guests, Miss Elly Brock.
Thank you for having me.
She's a sweet one.
Mr. Johnny Ringo from the CODE Rum Company.
Getting us drunk.
Getting us drunk. Lovely as ever, Miss Jordan Taylor.
The true bad bitch.
The true bad bitch. And thank you guys so much. Next week on the show.
Wait, who are you?
I'm no one.
He's also a bad bitch.
Mr. Brad Bad Bitch Brock.
Batman Brock.
No, who is that? Who is that girl from the Game of Thrones? I'm no one. What was that? What was her name?
Oh, the faceless or the...
yeah,
Arya Stark.
Yeah, I'm the faceless
what
man.
What a great show.
Yeah, she was a bad bitch.
Death.
She was a bad bitch.
Fierce as fuck.
No, you guys, thank you so much. Next week on the show, we have the amazing Chris Springer doing his one-man band loop show.
Jerry's brother.
He's no, this guy, he's so amazing at what he does. Really cool vibes. Got definitely a taste of like Jason Mraz style. His loops and the way that he puts together his tracks are so good. I'm so stoked, and he's just a super cool guy.
Awesome guy.
So stoked to have him on the show next week. That's next Wednesday, 8 o'clock, right back here in the Ja Rose Studios. Again, thank you, CODE Rum,
You're
for
welcome.
always being a huge supporter of everything that we do here Elly, thank you for being my sister. You didn't really have a choice.
But it's still a pleasure.
Jordan, you had a choice, but you made the right one, I think. And then, of course, Steve and Jen for hanging out with us here in the lounge tonight. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Go to YouTube, subscribe to the Brad Brock Music channel, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. They can still hear us. You guys still listening out there? Good night, you guys.
Good night.